Hello again. I have another video that I want to talk about. This new movie, Mad World, actually addresses mental illness. And it addresses it in such a way that I think everybody across the board will be able to appreciate this Asian tale. It has subtitles, but I think it's worth the patience to enjoy it. And this movie highlights the fact that their story is about a family, and while they are Asian, it's an Asian story about men. This could be any family. Just understanding that this is a common situation, more common than what we like to believe. Illness, mental dis-ease, and when people have their prejudices, when people have their stereotypes, their fears, all of that goes into treatment and compassion. The resources there, the mental health facility is available to them, but you got a family that truly loves one another, and the social structure within the community supports the notion of putting them away. But at the same time, this family wants to care for one another. They just don't know how, and they just don't understand the disease itself. Over it, why don't you just, we get into those things. And this movie explores the ramifications of a family into that. Why don't you just get up? Why don't you just have a happy thought? Don't you know, you're scaring me, you're scaring the people around you. And they don't understand how this person can be well or appear well or have a moment of clear thought. You have to understand the disease, that it is a disease of the mind. And no, people can't just get over it. Some days are better than others, and understand that it is a long haul, long process. And unless you're willing to love the person through it, that does not mean you're going to always do the right thing, but in all things, love. The man in the movie was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and was medicated. I think that a lot of times we throw these labels around because a lot of people don't want to truly understand what is really going on when it comes to mental health. It's not an excuse to be violent. It's not an excuse to hurt people. It's not an excuse that you should just get treatment and then you'll be all right. However, it is real, and it can't just be dealt with one time and then it goes away. So these labels are available: depression, bipolar, schizophrenia, without an understanding. But once you get one of those labels start affecting how the community sees you, your job, your ability to function within society. It even got to the point where this family was challenged within their home, the community ability to allow them to stay in their home. It's only one planet. That's all we got. And we got to learn how to share it. And just because somebody doesn't act like you, look like you, think like you, does not mean that they don't deserve to be on this planet. You are not to determine who deserves to be on this planet. I love this movie. I love it. It showed the vulnerability of a family. And again, this is an Asian movie, foreign film, but this story can be told from the human race. It is a human problem. This movie shows that this is unfortunately, this is one of those common denominators. It's a great movie.